This episode is the final one of the Lacerta Files Season 2. Let's first listen to the conversation between Oleg and Lacerta in the following segment.
You said you would not have had permission at that time for contacts with human beings. Do you now then have permission to talk with E.F. and me about all these things and even to make this scientifically public?
Yes. That is difficult to explain and for you to understand. Let's just say, I find myself in the position now to arrange this permission without having to take into account any consequences. In this position I am quasi-immune against certain restrictions. Let's look at it that way.
If other people want to come into contact with your kind, do they have a chance to do so?
Generally not. We avoid contact with you and we operate on the surface only in remote areas, and then we use the mimicry techniques in case we should meet some people. That I am talking with you now does not mean that others will follow my example. It goes without saying that you could try to find an entrance to my world and penetrate your way into there. However, that can sooner lead to unpleasant consequences for the infiltrator. You have next to no chances on the surface of recognizing us. You can't even contact us directly, we have to contact you, just as I did with EF. Those kinds of contacts, however, are not the rule but are very rare occurrences.
Can you describe your subterranean homeland location?
I can give you approximate numbers, but I won't reveal the location of my underground homeland to the east. It's a dome-shaped cavern about 4,300 meters deep, with a diameter of 2.5 kilometers and a height of 220 meters. The ceiling structure is integrated into the rock and forms a flat oval dome. There's a cylindrical supporting column underneath the highest point, which holds the honeycomb net carrying structure of the dome. The column has religious significance, and we only have one, unlike larger colonies that have more. The central building is a hub for religion, climate control, and lighting regulation. We have 5 artificial light sources and 3 air shafts, with 2 elevators and a tunnel connection to the next colony 500 kilometers southeast. Buildings are mostly oval and concentrically ordered around the column, with the largest interruption being the artificial sun zone. Beyond the outer ring, there are animal zones, gardens, and a fusion-driven power station. My family lives in the 4th ring. It's difficult to describe our surroundings and culture, but it's vastly different from the surface. To truly understand, you must see it for yourself.
Will I myself see it sometime?
Who knows, maybe. Time brings new opportunities.
That is the end of the interview. Do you have any final message for the readers of the transcript?
Yes, I am thoroughly surprised at the many comments to my words. Of course, I am naturally also disappointed about the religious portrayals of me as the enemy which have been voiced and which have buried themselves deeply in your mind. You should learn to set yourselves apart from the old conditioning and not to stand quasi under the control of something or someone who has already been gone for 5,000 years. You are, after all, free spirits. Those are my final words.
Is there a civilization living deep inside the Earth? While some may dismiss this as a legend, the Daily Mail reported that researchers from several universities and the British Antarctic Survey detected a tunnel over 820 feet tall beneath the Filchner-Runa ice shelf in western Antarctica. Could this mean that the Earth's interior is not hollow? And that its weight is far greater than the estimated 6 by 1024 metric tons? It is even more surprising that a hole was observed in the Arctic region on photographs taken by the American satellite Charlie 7. Is this an entrance to the inner Earth? Tibetan practitioners and researchers believe that Shambhala, a sacred site in Tibetan mythology, is located deep beneath the Himalayas. It is said that Tibetan lamas have been guarding the entrance to this extremely secret place for generations. Does this imply that there really is a mysterious world hidden inside the Earth? Of course, some argue that this is merely a collective psychological projection of humanity's dissatisfaction with the current world, an illusion of a perfect world. However, regardless of the truth, these legends and survey results undoubtedly pique people's curiosity and passion for exploration. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to avoid missing out on the next exciting episode.